Vancouver rain falls soft and steady. A bus doors open with a sigh. June steps down with one suitcase. She wears a yellow coat and old boots. "Hello, Vancouver," she whispers. She looks at the North Shore mountains. They wear a white line of snow. Her phone buzzes. A short message from Eli. "I'm at the cafe. Come when you can." June takes a breath. She has not seen her older brother for 2 years. They stopped talking after a hard winter. She is afraid. She is hopeful. The cafe smells like coffee and warm bread. Windows glow against the gray day. Eli is behind the counter. He looks up. He freezes. "June," he says. "Hi," she says. "I'm here." They stand in the small space between tables. People talk softly. A kettle sings. Eli wipes his hands on a towel. "Tea?" he asks. "Tea is good," she says. They both smile, small and careful. They sit near the window. Outside, rain draws silver lines. Eli brings 2 mugs. "London fog for you," he says. "You remembered," June says. "I try to remember the good things," Eli answers. The mugs steam like tiny clouds. "Why now?" he asks, gentle. "My lease ended," June says. "I need a new start." Eli nods. "You can stay with me. The second room is free. Are you sure?" "Yes," he says. "We are family." The apartment is small. 2 rooms, 1 sofa with a soft blanket, a plant in the corner. June places her suitcase down. "It feels safe," she says. Eli looks relieved. They make simple dinner, soup and toast. They eat at the tiny table. "I'm sorry for that winter," Eli says at last. "I was tired and loud." "I'm sorry too," June says. "I was proud and far." They agree on a rule. "Short words first," Eli says. Then long talks later. "Okay," June says. They laugh. The rule feels kind. The night feels lighter. They walk by False Creek. Clouds are low. Geese stand like little kings. Boats knock softly at the dock. June points at a blue kayak. "I want to try that someday," she says. "You will," Eli says. June helps at the cafe. She wipes tables. She learns the coffee machine. Milk, steam, circle, stop. She draws her first milk heart. It looks like a bean. Eli claps anyway. A man enters with a broken umbrella. Drops fall on the floor. June brings a towel and tea. "On the house," she says. His eyes shine. "Kindness is warm," he says. June writes the line in a small notebook. They work side by side. Eli calls orders. June answers with a nod. They pass cups like quiet dancers. The day moves easy. A little song plays from a radio. They hum the chorus together. There's an empty chalkboard by the door. "Let's write a line each day," June says. "About weather?" Eli asks. "About hearts," she smiles. They write, "Let the rain be soft. Let your day be softer." Customers read and smile. A tip jar fills a little faster. At night, they open a cardboard box. Old photos, a paper star from a school play, a postcard from a lake. "Remember this?" Eli asks. "I forgot," June says. "Now we can remember together." They take the aquabus to Granville Island. The boat bumps like a friendly seal. They walk through the market. Fruit, bread, flowers, small songs of vendors. June tries a maple tart. "Sweet but kind," she says. Eli laughs. Back at the cafe, the milk burns. June is tired. Eli frowns. "Please be careful," he says. June's face closes. "I am learning," she whispers. They both go quiet. Eli takes a breath. "Short words first," he says. "I'm sorry." June nods. "Thank you," she says. They fix 2 new drinks. They move again, side by side. A poster on the wall. Thursday night market. Local music and food. "Let's go," June says. "We can learn new things." They plan a small menu. Mini lemon bars, warm apple tea. They test recipes at home. Flour on the counter, sugar light as snow. June stirs, Eli measures. Team, she says. Team, he says back. They taste and smile. Lights string over the street. Music drifts like cotton. They set up a table. Maple Bridge siblings on a card. People try the lemon bars. Perfect, someone says. June glows. A boy loses his wallet. He looks scared. June finds it under a chair. She returns it. He almost cries. Thank you, he says. Eli watches and feels proud. They ride the bus. Rain taps the windows. June leans on the pole. I like this city, she says. It holds us, Eli says. Their eyes meet. They are not alone. June gets a library card. She brings home 3 cookbooks. Baking is a friendly science, she says. Eli points at a page. Let's try this carrot loaf. They bake at dawn. The cafe smells like a hug. A school group enters. Small voices, big energy. June shows the chalkboard line. Be kind like rain. They repeat it. They drink cocoa and giggle. Eli pretends to juggle cups. The rain stops at last. They cross the Lionsgate Bridge. The mountains wait, green and tall. They hike a short trail. June's boots find roots and rocks. Eli offers a hand. Got you, he says. At the lookout, the city is small. The water shines. June takes out her notebook. She writes, We are a bridge, not a wall. Eli reads and nods. That is us, he says. They share a granola bar. Their mother calls from Ontario. How are my children? She asks. We are okay, Eli says. We are learning, June says. Good, their mother answers. Come visit in summer if you can. They promise to try. June has an idea. Let's add a tiny bookshelf, she says. Free books. Take one, leave one. Eli smiles. We call it the sharing shelf. They clear a corner. They find a small lamp. People peek at the shelf. A woman leaves a poetry book. A man takes a travel guide. A child swaps a comic. The lamp glows like a little moon. The corner becomes a small, kind place. June takes a picture. A winter storm comes early. Wind dances wild. Power lines shake. The cafe goes dark. Eli lights candles. June boils water on a small gas burner. Tea, even in storms, she says. Neighbors enter to get warm. They sit on the floor, in chairs, on steps. Eli plays soft guitar. June reads the chalkboard lines. Let the wind pass. Hold each other. A toddler sleeps on a coat. The storm becomes a quiet song. Lights blink back. People clap. Someone brings cookies from home. Someone offers to fix a loose table leg. The cafe feels like a small town. June writes, This room has a heartbeat. Eli puts the line on the board. A letter arrives from the community center. They invite Maple Bridge siblings to a spring fair. Music, books, and sweets, the flyer says. June presses it to the wall. We can do this, she says. Eli nods. We will. They practice smiling eyes. They practice kind answers. Short words, Eli says. Warm voice, June says. They time tea service. They pack napkins like small folders. The plan feels ready. Sun finally arrives. The fair is bright with color. They set up the chalkboard. Hold a cup. Hold a hand. Hold a moment. People line up. A choir sings. The day moves like a gentle river. A girl from June's school appears. June? She asks. Hi, Lily, June says. They hug. I heard you and Eli stop talking, Lily says. We started again, June answers. Her voice is proud and calm. The sun slides down. They sell the last cup of tea. They count the box. Enough for a new grinder. Enough for paint. They look at each other. Next step, Eli smiles. They cover tables with paper. They choose a soft blue wall. They place the sharing shelf under it. Eli paints steady lines. June paints tiny stars near the lamp. When they finish, they sit on the floor. "It feels like us," she says. Their mother visits in spring. She stands by the blue wall. They take a photo. Mom, Eli, June, eyes bright, hands close. The sharing shelf glows behind them. Time feels kind. June suggests a new habit. "Let's write notes when we cannot talk," she says. Short words. Eli nods. They start a box labeled, "For us, please, thank you, I'm tired, I need help." The box fills with quiet truth. Their days move smoother. A calm morning arrives. They rent 2 kayaks. The water is a soft mirror. June paddles slow. "This is my someday," she smiles. "It is a day," Eli says. They float and laugh. June creates a new cake, vanilla with lemon sparks. She cuts a tiny star on top with sugar. "North Star cake," Eli says. They try one slice. Light, bright, gentle. They add it to the menu. Customers leave postcards. Mountains, trains, lakes, parks. They write little notes. "Your tea saved my rainy day. Your shelf found me a poem. Your smile helped my Monday." June reads each one. They ride the sea bus to the North Shore. Orange light rests on the water. Eli asks, "Do you still keep the rule?" "Short words first?" June smiles. "I do." They bump shoulders. The city hums. They talk about the hard winter. "I was scared of failing," Eli says. "I was scared of leaving," June says. They speak slow. They do not hide. They let the old fear go. It sinks like a stone and stays down. They host a small evening at the cafe. Open mic, soft guitar, a poem about rain, a story about moving, a song about a train. Eli and June sing one chorus together. The room smiles. Eli gives June a keychain, a tiny silver canoe. "For your bag," he says. "So you always carry a little river." June laughs. "It matches my someday," she says. They hug, simple and long. June gives Eli a notebook, blue cover, soft pages. "For your ideas," she says, "and your quiet." He opens it. He writes one line. "We are a bridge, not a wall." Summer opens the window wide. People sit outside with tea and cake. A busker plays a soft song. The chalkboard says, "Welcome in. Rest well." June watches the door. Eli brings 2 cups. "Whatever comes," Eli says. "We use short words first." "And kind eyes," June adds. "And tea," Eli smiles. "And cake," June laughs. They touch the chalkboard. They feel the room breathe. A customer returns a book to the shelf. A child presses a sticker star on the window. A couple shares North Star cake. The kettle sings. The doorbell rings like a tiny star. June and Eli move together, easy and steady. This is their happy ending and their happy beginning. Again and again.